Go to the View menu in Affinity Photo and select Show Grid. Make certain that's on, and also Grid and Access Manager. And go to the Basic section, set it to 100. And the reason for that is this is also 100. The stroke is 100. So I'm closing that. Now go to the Pen tool. You can see I've already created one line already. What you can do, simply just click there and then go across and click there. Now, I want this one to be red instead. So red there. With that, you can see the line now. I can move it, I can shift this. So I can just simply shift that, move it along. Of course, you can make a variety of different other designs. You don't have to go with this. You could maybe click on there and make 2 and 1 and 2. You can make a variety of different ones. You could maybe make 5 or 6 lines and have different settings for each, different phases. Please check out my video on dashes and phase for Affinity Photo. So you've got this design now. Basically, it's just one line there, one line there. Key thing is always try and make the length of the line so it actually has a gap there, black there, and a gap at the far end. Otherwise, you end up having 2 sort of blacks at one or 2 reds at the end, and so on, which is probably not ideal. But that's fine as a pattern if you want that. But I want this pattern. So this pattern design, select both of those, go to Layer, and down to Merge Visible. And the reason I'm doing that, I want it as Pixel Layer. So now I've got Pixel Layer, I can just go over here, select those previous layers, and just delete them using the delete key. So delete. Now I can go to Layer, and New Pattern Layer from Selection. Now you can see the design. Also, I'm just going to delete the underlying layer again. Doesn't do it automatically. So now you can see the pattern itself. Here's the bounding box of the pattern. And you can move this around. You can just reposition it. You can resize it. You can shear it. You can squeeze it like that. If you can see the blue light. And you can also shear it like that. So you can create a variety of different designs very quickly. Make it squeeze like that, and so on. Very quickly using this dash option. So let's just remove that. Let's go back again to the pen tool. So now this one, I'm just going to do a different one. I'm just going to go with this one. But you can set it to anything. So maybe 2. And you can get that result, which is perfectly reasonable as well. And again, what I do, hold down the Alt Option key, duplicate that line. And you can create that. And maybe change the colour of that one. So let's go for green. Just go for green. And then maybe again, hold down that again. If it doesn't select, you won't. And then maybe move that one to there. And maybe this time, let's just go for a different colour, blue. And you can see the design there. So you've got this design. Well, what you get, exactly the same as before. Select all of the layers. Again, with those layers selected, you can go over here to Layer and Merge Visible. So they all get merged, and then they become a pixel layer. So just delete those again. I like to remove them. Otherwise, I end up working with the wrong layer. So Layer and New Pattern Layer from Selection. And again, you've got your design. And again, just delete that one, previous one, and you can move it around. You can still see the bounding box. There's the bounding box for the pattern. And again, resize it, shrink it, do that, and so on. You can create a variety of different designs simply using this. Now, I've been using the butt cap, but you can go there. What you can do, again, pen tool. There's the pen tool, select that, hold the shift down, create that. Now, this time, click there. It might display, and go for the first. There's obviously other one. There's that one at the end as well. You could use that one, but there you've got a nice rounded design as well. And of course, what you can do, hold down the Alt Option key, depending on your PC or Mac, and just drag down, and you can see the design there. Oh, change the colour again, or use the same colour. Perfectly reasonable. Nothing like that. No problem with that. Affinity Photo is odd sometimes. You click on it, sometimes the colour it doesn't come up. Quite often I'm thinking, why isn't that appearing? I click it, nope, it's not going to appear. So now I've got that design. So I can select both those layers again. Again, exactly the same as before. Layer, down to Merge Visible. Now, don't use the rasterize, because that doesn't work. What it does, it just rasterizes one layer. Should do anyway. I'm not going to do that. But Merge Visible, what I want is both done. So now, just going to select those, delete that, and now you can see the design. So Layer and New Pattern Layer from Selection again, exactly the same as before. And again, I wish they would have an automatic delete. I spend half my time deleting layers in Affinity Photo. Some people probably like to keep them there, but I don't, because I always end up seeming to be working with them by accident. And again, you can see your design. Again, this is a great way of creating all kinds of designs simply from the dash settings. And you can create vast numbers of different combinations of lines. And you can create 3 or 4 lines with these things, different colours, different dash settings, gaps, etc. to create all kinds of unique designs. And again, you've still got the good old shear as well. Well, hope you found this of interest. Thank you much.